There's an awful lot of propaganda to shut people down. They don't want you to speak out. They don't want you to talk to your representative. In fact, one of the representatives, where was he, Pat, that decided to hold it at a children's hospital. We have a representative that decided to have his town hall meeting at a children's hospital and then said in the email announcing it would be wildly inappropriate to raise our voices or to have rugged questioning at a children's hospital. Who holds their children? Who puts their meetings at a children's hospital? I'm holding a town hall meeting at the funeral of Mrs. Wassenheimer. And remember, there will be a funeral going on at the time, so it would be, please, let's use our indoor voices. I'll just talk. You listen.
I'll be doing my town hall meeting at the 18th hole of a golf tournament, the PGA Championship during the final putt.
We're going to talk about the Iraqification of America at Cathedral of the Madeleine, and so all protesters.
Can you imagine if he did this? Imagine if he did this. We're going to be holding my town hall meeting at the Ancient History Department there at the Library of Congress. Make sure, use your library voices, please. Now, they are saying that we conservatives, Tea Party goers, are mobs. They are mobs. Nancy Pelosi reports even that there are Nazis that are starting to rear their ugly head.
I think they're astroturf. You be the judge of carrying swastikas and symbols like that to a town meeting on health care.
I didn't see any of that.
I didn't see the swastikas. Did you see the swastikas? I haven't seen the pictures of the swastikas. Play it again for me. What's her evidence here?
I think they're astroturf. You be the judge of carrying swastikas and symbols like that to a town meeting on health care.
Where are the swastikas? I'd think I would have seen the pictures of the swastikas.
They wouldn't exploit those if there was pictures of them, though. That wouldn't possibly be on every program on certain cable news networks or every front
you know what?
page.
Let me tell you something. If somebody were holding a swastika up at a town hall meeting, I would play it.
Well, I mean,
I would demonize the person that was bringing a swastika, unless they were trying to make a point with it and saying, hey, didn't these people go down this road?
Well, I mean, I think it certainly would, that's, ridiculous, obviously, in any context, but it's one of those things of like,
yes.
If it was repeated and constant, then yes, it would be a story.
If
there's one person who's an idiot, I mean, how many, we had shirts in mainstream stores calling the President of the United States a terrorist for the last 8 years. Where were these people then?
Where were these people when people were putting Hitler mustaches on the picture of George W. Bush?
Yeah, I missed Nancy Pelosi's outrage.
Yeah.
Must have been horrific.
Yeah. Freedom of speech. Now, are there Nazis in this country of 350 million? Unfortunately, I believe there are.
Of course. There's everything in this country.
Yeah.
Everything.
There are everything in this country. That doesn't mean that this is now a Nazi movement, but yet that's exactly what it seems to be, a Nazi movement now.
It's also a movement to hurt the president himself, personally.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Who is saying
Barbara
this?
Boxer.
Barbara Boxer. Listen to this, because this is critical, America, that you see the future on this.
All of this is a diversion by the people who want to, frankly, hurt President Obama. You've heard the Republican Senator Jim DeMint say it. Let's make this Obama's Waterloo. Let's break him. That's what this is about. And by the way, I saw some of the clips of people storming these town hall meetings. The last time I saw well-dressed people doing this was when Al Gore asked me to go down to Florida when they were recounting the ballots, and I was confronted with the same type of people.
So, now what we've done is we've now made it to they stole the election, which means they're going to make the case in the future that they stole your health care. They stole your rights to health care. You see that? That's what they're angling for. The other thing, and even more dangerous, is they're just trying to destroy the president. That's all they're trying to do. I'd like to ask you a question. When you have communists, radicals, black nationalists, union labor, Acorn, all in your office, all when you are the president of the United States, and those radicals are in your office, and they are advising you, and they are working together to fundamentally transform America. When your poll numbers go down to 50%, drop 7 points in the last week, 50%, when your poll number gets to, I don't know, 40, 30, 20, when they start, when the people rise up and say enough is enough, at what point, because I know, and you know, this president doesn't divide. He's not a divider. He's a uniter. So he would never want to do these things. But does he have the courage of his convictions to stop others around him from playing the race card? When you get down to it, look what Nancy Pelosi has done in the last week. She has gone from demonizing, and Barack Obama has done it as well, demonizing the wealthiest 1%, then the wealthiest 5%, then the Republicans. So now you're down to, the 50% of America? Then when that wasn't enough, now they're starting to demonize the blue dog Democrats. So now you're to 60% of America? Everyone seems to be an enemy. At what point does someone start playing the race card and say they only want to destroy him because he's black? They only want to destroy him because he's different. Oh, America could not tolerate a black man being in the White House. Prepare for those times, America. Because I'm sure this president is going to have the restraint to not go down that road. I'm sure this president is a uniter and not a divider. I am sure that this president does not want to see his agenda win at all costs. That he wouldn't go down the road of, you know what, the transformation needs to happen. We know better than these people. That is the politics of the past, of anybody who wants that freedom, anybody who wants to have those choices. Those things are unsustainable. They're going to lead us into destruction. I know it. I see it. All my advisors see it. You have to break a few eggs. I don't want to play these cards. I don't want to seize this power. I don't want to close this company. I don't want to shut their mouths. I don't want to pull them off the air. I don't want to do these things, but I have no choice. Is it possible that this is the road that we're going down? If it is possible, we should be extraordinarily cautious.